All right, thanks, Jim. Well, spring is in the air, even if the forecast does not always fit your definition of the season. You can see spring in action with newly hatched ducklings and other wildlife.
But what do you do when you come across an animal in need? News Channel 9's Lindsay Rachel introduces us to someone who's been helping animals for decades.
So we have others out there, but this one is so small.
Cindy Page has been taking care of animals all her life.
Years ago when I was a little girl, I'd be the one in the neighborhood that if there was a little bunny that was hurt or seemed to need help, or a little bird, I ended up with it. He's pretty much full grown.
Becoming a wildlife rehabilitator was second nature for Page. She's cared for flying squirrels, gyrfalcons, and great horned owls, to name a few. And just like any profession, it comes with its own challenges.
We know that we'll have losses, and the losses, of course, are disappointing, but what I do is look back, did I do all the right care? Did they have the right veterinary help, the right house? Did I do everything correctly? Would I change anything? And if the answer is no, you've got to let it go.
Did it give you any kind of satisfaction to release something back into the wild?
Yes, and we're going to do that today.
Her backyard, the meadow as she calls it, is the perfect place for wildlife to take off on their second chance.
Now this is the rabbit that was badly injured by a cat, and it's recovered fully. It's off medication, and well, do you want to open it? Hopefully you'll see him streak across the lawn and go into the tall grass.
Now, how do you feel releasing that after you've cared for it?
We maintain some animals here permanently because we have to, but it's sad for me to see any wild animal in a cage.
The highs, lows, and everything in between are difficult for Paige to describe in just one word.
What I can say is that all of us as people need to do things to make the world a better place, and we don't all do the same thing. And this is our niche, that we have developed the expertise and the ability to do a really good job with helping wild animals.
In Manlius, Lindsay Rachel, News Channel 9.
Well, listening to the experts is something Paige wants you to remember. If you do come across an animal that may be injured, resist the urge to pick up the animal and bring it to her, observe it first, and then call a professional.
It's really the best advice we could give anyone.